Welcome back to some more Ancient Greek. We're really picking up the pace. How's it going on your side of things? I hope you just said something like awesome, great. Because I feel like it's all going wonderfully. But let's begin our lesson today. And that is, I'm going to do something different than we have done so far. I'm going to write the Greek on the page, and I'm going to have you pronounce it. But you have to read it and pronounce it with all the accents and other marks that we've been putting on here. And the first one is quite easy, no accents or marks. Epsilon nu. So go ahead and write that and then try to pronounce it. And you should have said something like N. N. Okay. That means in. Same thing it does in English. It'll make more sense in a second. So let's do the next word. I'm going to write it. And you have to pronounce it. All right. And you should have said something like hemeres. So we have a hem, a, with the acute accent, heme, res. Hemeres. Then the next word, let's see if I can fit this on here. Okay, give that a shot. Eta, rho, omega, delta, omicron, upsilon. And we should have something like rhodu. We have, herodu. Because the eta here is actually the E sound, or two E's put together. So it's like a, ro, do. Like that. Erodu. But we have the H in front of it. So herodu. Rodu. Herodu. Then the next word with the circumflex above it, we would say something like tu. So you have to go up and down when you say it. Tu. Try the next word. All right, try this one. We should have something like basileos. Basileos. And what does this all mean? Well, I guess let's read it out loud here. In hemeres herodu tu basileos. You try. In hemeres herodu tu basileos. And what we have is in the days, or in days of Herod, King Herod. We're talking about King Herod. The king. So in hemeres herodu, in the days of Herod the king. Or if we wanted to translate it more directly, or more smoothly into English, we could say, in the days of King Herod. In Hemeres Herodu tu Basileos. And then what follows is what we've already learned. Idu Magoi Appo Anatolon paragenonto es hierosoluma. Blah, blah, blah. It's the next part here. And so I'm going to switch to the other screen. Oops, I'm doing it the wrong way. Oh, here we go. So we have it over here typed out, and we'll see this in a lot of books that are written in Greek. This is the kind of font they use nowadays. En hemeres rhodu tu basileos idu magoi apo anatolon paragenonto es hierosoluma. And so I'm going to highlight words, and I want you to tell me what they mean. Let's start with this one. New word for today. Herodu is is Herod. What about tu basileos? Is the king. So what is Herodu tu basileos? King Herod, Herod the king. What about this word? Hemeres was days, and en hemeres, what is that? In the days. Rhodu of Herod, Rhodu tu Basileos, the king. Idu. What is idu? Behold, Magi from the east, pare genonto, arrived in or at Hierosoluma, in Jerusalem. Okay, that is the new stuff for today. Let's let that sink in. And then let's do a review of this. This looks good. All right, read it out loud on your own. Let's do it a word at a time, actually. This word? Biblos. Good job. This word. Genesios. And I think historically I've said something like Genesios, but actually we should be saying Genesios. Try it again, say Genesios. And in modern Greek, a lot of people don't say oops, fix my screen, sorry. Whoa. Oh no. Okay, there we go, sorry about that. They don't say ge so hard as they might say Genesios. Genesios. Biblos Genesios. Jesu Christu, huiu David, huiu Abraham. And what does all that mean? Go ahead and translate the whole thing into English. Write it down and pause in 3, 2, 1, pause. And we're back. The book of the generations of Jesus Christ, son of David, son of Abraham. And let's do one more verse for review. How about here? All right, let's do the same thing. Pause your screen and then unpause it after you have written it out into English. So pause in 3, 2, 1, pause. And we're back. Take a look. Kai yepen hosteos genetheto phos. Kai ageneto phos. And God said, and said God, let there be light. And there was light. And that is great work for today.